Is your money safe? Unveiling Capital One's trustworthiness. Ever toss and turn at night worrying about your bank account? You're not alone. Finding a trustworthy financial institution is crucial. Today, we're diving deep into Capital One, a banking giant known for its quirky commercials, but how trustworthy are they with your hard-earned cash? Let's face it, the financial world can be a labyrinth. Brick-and-mortar banks are slowly becoming relics of the past, replaced by the convenience of online banking. Capital One has carved out a significant space in this digital landscape. They offer a vast array of services, from checking and savings accounts to credit cards and loans. But with great convenience comes great responsibility, the responsibility of safeguarding your financial well-being. Trustworthiness factors. So, how do we gauge Capital One's trustworthiness? Here are some key factors to consider. Industry recognition. Capital One boasts a solid reputation. They've been recognized by institutions like Bankrate for their competitive rates, ATM access, and overall service. This industry recognition is a positive sign, indicating they are a player with a good track record. Financial strength. Security is all about stability. Capital One ranks among the top 10 largest U.S. banks by assets. This financial muscle translates to a lower risk of them going belly up, which means your money is less likely to vanish overnight. Security measures. Capital One takes security seriously. They offer multi-factor authentication, encryption protocols, and robust fraud detection systems. These layers of protection make it harder for hackers to access your hard-earned cash. Customer reviews. Now, let's get real. Industry awards and financial muscle are important, but what do actual customers say? Here's where things get interesting. Online reviews paint a mixed picture. While some customers praise Capital One's user-friendly interface and helpful customer service, others express frustration with blocked accounts and limitations on transactions. It's important to remember that negative experiences often get amplified online, but it's still a factor to consider. Transparency and communication. Here's another crucial aspect of trustworthiness: transparency. Does Capital One keep its customers informed? Having clear communication channels and readily available information is vital. Capital One offers educational resources and fraud prevention tips on their website. They also provide multiple ways to contact customer support, which is a plus. A look at the past. Of course, past performance can influence future trust. Capital One hasn't been without its hiccups. They've faced data breaches in the past, which raised concerns about customer information security. However, it's important to acknowledge how the bank responded. Did they learn from the incident? Did they improve their security measures? These are the questions that matter. The verdict: trustworthiness on a scale. So, where does this all leave us? Is Capital One trustworthy? The answer, like most things in finance, isn't a simple yes or no. Based on the factors we've discussed, Capital One appears to be a financially stable institution with robust security measures in place. They're recognized within the industry and offer clear communication channels. However, customer reviews highlight potential frustrations, and past data breaches raise a cautionary flag. On a trustworthiness scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the most trustworthy, Capital One lands somewhere around a 3.5. It's a reliable bank with some room for improvement, particularly in customer service and flexibility. Making an informed decision. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to trust Capital One with your money rests with you. Do your research, consider your individual needs, and weigh the pros and cons. Alternatives to consider. The beauty of the digital age is choice. If Capital One doesn't quite tick all your boxes, explore other reputable online banks. There are plenty of options out there with competitive rates and excellent customer service.